Over the last 10 years, I have taught success principles on stage and in my books. And in the past 2 years, I've watched my boys become nationally ranked ninja warriors. And as I've watched the principles that I teach come alive in this sport. And you'll see in these videos that ninja is the perfect metaphor for success. One of the greatest lessons that my boys have learned in ninja is how to embrace failure. It's not just a great lesson for ninja, it's a great lesson for all of us. So Tanner, I'm curious what you've learned about failure through this process.
Well, in ninja, you fail so much more than you succeed. And people think that failure is one direction and success is the other direction. But really, they're on the same direction. You have to fail before you can succeed.
Most people recognize the name Sara Blakely, but Sara Blakely has an incredible story. As a young 20-something, she was selling fax machines door to door. And as part of her uniform, she had to wear pantyhose. One of the things that she hated when it was warm is she wanted to wear open-toed shoes, but she didn't like the line in the end of the pantyhose. And so she came up with an idea one day. She cut the feet off of her pantyhose, and what she found was that it got rid of the line, but she loved the way that it contoured her body, and she had an epiphany, which she then took $5,000 of her own money to research and development, and eventually it became Spanx. Now Spanx started to get some traction. She went out and knocked doors. She got it in high-end retailers like Neiman Marcus and Bloomingdale's. And in 2000, Oprah Winfrey named Spanx as one of her favorite things, and it put Spanx on the map. Fast forward to 2012, and Sara Blakely finds herself on the cover of Forbes magazine as the youngest self-made female billionaire entrepreneur in the world. Incredible. But I'll tell you the part of her story that I love the most. In interviews over the last couple of years, I've heard Sara talk about as a family growing up, they would have family dinner every night, and her dad would ask the same question every single night. It wasn't the normal question. It wasn't, how was your day, or what was the best part of your day? Her dad would ask, how did you fail today? It's an interesting question, right? And as a family, they would share their failures. They would laugh together. They would be embarrassed together. They would talk about what they learned. And I find it amazing that the youngest self-made female billionaire entrepreneur in the world learned at a young age to embrace failure. I think that's one of the things that we can learn from my boys doing ninja, is that we have to embrace failure. Failure's part of it. You push through it, you move past it. But failure is on the road to success.